And welcome back to more League of Legends. I am Smiileyguy, and with me here I got, of course, Fearsome.
Thank you.
We got some excellent League of Legends matches coming up now. We got some of the good ones. Team Gamermag versus Atraxy Nike. I think that's the team name, right?
Couldn't really be any better, I would say. Like, from all the matchups we've seen so far, it's been a lot of like close, no, I would say not even close matchups. Been a lot of heavy favorites coming against like heavy underdogs. But this one is the first, it's the semifinal, where we can actually see pretty evenly matched up teams go head to head. I'm
so excited because Team Gamermag, they're a first division team. Like they are considered underdogs among the top teams in Norway, but they have a full lineup. They have all the players. They've been playing together for so long. They haven't had a player switch since they started up. I think actually they formed the Northern Vikings team, which they were before. They're now Team Gamermag on The Gathering last year. So this is their, I think this is their 1 year
anniversary. That'd be an amazing match to actually take and win it. Because you're all right. They're all members, all here. Like they're a little bit varied from the individual skills coming through against the Atraxy team. They have between them, from Onichan being the highest ranked player right now, Diamond 2, they have all the way down to Diamond 5 for the next players, like all the way down. So they're a little bit individually, a little lower ranked. But you're right, they're all together. They are the team they formed 1 year ago.
And they have played together so long. They have the experience, they know each other in and out, and they have performed some really nice games. They had a rough start. They started in a group versus Celestial Gaming, the team that we probably expect to have the highest possibilities to win. They did beat quantity over quality in the last game we saw here on the stream. And now Gamermag is on a different side of the bracket. They might meet in the final again, but they are up against Atraxy Nike, which consists, it's a mixed team of several of the players that's highly ranked in the Norwegian scene.
Yeah, and it's probably good to mention which players are the ones who are from the team Atraxy, who plays together all the time. On all season, have played together for several seasons. All the Black Alpha team. Yeah. As we remember, it's Slemp, Space, and Donzi. They are the members who are consistent from the usual team. And they're missing Atosi and Bloxy. Atosi, sorry. Us I mean, playing for the support role. And instead, they have in Hatrix and Cutic playing from the
they did pick up
two
two really strong players. Hatrix, he's been in every single one of the powerful powerhouses in Norway. He is one of the strongest mid laners, I must say. He's probably the strongest one-on-one duelant of them all. He's had problems fitting into teams so far, and he's pretty much just jumping from one to another with good results. He's substituted for several ones. I think it's considered going international. It's like several other of his Norwegian colleagues. And also, we got Cutic. He was actually Atraxy's support when the team started up, before he quit.
That's very true. You also have to remember, though, that the Hatrix pick up here, at least, like he's been thrown a little between different teams lately. Not really finding his place, but here in the Gathering, he has so many friends, of course. Such a lovable guy. Yeah. So easily finds his way, and I think he's pretty much the highest ranked player individually out of every single player at the Gathering.
Definitely. He's a challenger ranked player.
Master 1. Isn't he? Master 1. He has been challenger many times.
He has been.
And there are a lot of challenger level players right now from Norway. Not to mention, I have to give like a short little shout out to Nukeduck, holding that #1 spot in challenger. You'd always have to like mention that the Norwegian is #1.
In Europe.
In Europe, of course.
The highest ranked European is Norwegian.
Of course. But Hatrix, he is the highest ranked player.
Here.
Individually here. So far, I've heard that Lions is going to take their toll here, and then suddenly we're going to have a challenger level player like or two coming in here for the Gathering. But as of right now, as of the stage, as of the semifinals, Hatrix, he's going to look to make those individual plays to try and catch his team on.
But then again, he is playing in the jungle now. He is always a mid laner. He has tried top lane a little bit time, but I'm not sure how much he might have mastered his jungle champions. He used to be known for having a really small champion pool. He didn't play a lot of different champions, and those champions aren't really applicable to the jungle. No. He got his trusty Riven that works in the jungle. It's not the best jungler, but if Riven gets banned out against them, how can Hatrix play the jungle?
That is the question to Gamermag as well. Like, how are they opening to playing this match? Who are they going to focus? Or are they going to focus any like single target person? You could go for Atraxy in the jungle because he's playing the role he doesn't usually play. When he usually all the time when he plays solo queue, of course going for that mid lane where he really enjoys himself playing super hard up in the Master 1. But he did practice a little jungle with the old BX3 team. Like before he was left out of their lineup, he did practice a lot of the jungle. So he has a little of it. Of course, not at the level which maybe his Master 1 qualities, assumptions. We have some there's technical setting up the games. Heard from one of the players that they're having a small issue with their keyboard setup. So of course we're waiting till they're all ready because this is a best of one, Smiiley. You have one chance to get into the finals.
One chance, and it is a difficult meeting because individually there are stronger players on Atraxy Nike, but Gamermag, they have the benefit. They know exactly how each other play. They have worked for this, but still, I think they might struggle coming up against these really strong individual players on Atraxy Nike.
Definitely. There are a few weaknesses here, though. I've, for instance, heard a lot about Donzi being quite out of shape today. He hasn't slept almost at all and has, during the last few games they played together, actually fallen asleep during Champ Select.
The curse of the LAN parties.
Curse of the LAN parties. You have to have the endurance and the constitution. The endurance. And if you know my League of Legends references. But definitely, maybe so out of shape that is it questionable that they might even put like such a hard focus down on this bot lane where Donzi is playing? He's supposed to play from the AD carry position. So we'll have to see though. Like how is he? Has he gotten like coffee in his system? Has he woken up a little? Did his sleep help?
I can just imagine everyone around him just throwing energy drinks at him.
I would if I was a Atraxy member.
It's probably fun. I like throwing stuff at people.
You are the nicest person.
I know.
I know in the Norwegian scene. There's no doubt about Smiiley being the top 1 personality in League of Legends. Now let's see those for these games, because you're right, Atraxy going in as favorites, but as a team we kind of question like how are they holding together as a team, because you have the substitute. The Gamermag does not have any substitute. They always play together. They always play to win.
They're even more consistent in their lineup than Celestial Gaming.
Oh, I don't know about that.
They did get in. They did get in Buffen at one point. Buffen did leave Atraxy actually to become the mid laner of Celestial Gaming. Already the Northern Viking lineup was just exactly then as it is now. So that's interesting. They did actually change their jungler, but that was really early in the Northern Vikings era, before they were Team Gamermag.
Oh, you're absolutely correct. We're having a quick look at the players, how they look and how they feel. Kind of moving around a lot, these players, being a little bit, maybe a little stressed playing on the stage. I mean, this is semifinals. You have all the pressure. Now finally you come to the match where, okay, this is the time you're facing a team who is actually stronger than you. You have to really play out your best game to be able to win it.
And every one of these, they have played versus each other before.
Of course, many times even.
Yeah, I think Atraxy has played versus Gamermag in several different teams even. That is how interesting it is. Like I've spent a lot of time with the Gamermag. I know those guys. I've been actually talking a lot with them here on the gathering. They feel that they're really psyched. They're so happy playing. So actually, from the history in Team Gamermag, Blastnor, I think he's actually their strongest player. He was the highest ranking one in last season before now. Now you did say Onichan was the highest ranking one.
Yeah, Diamond 2.
But Blastnor is actually consistently really skilled.
I have to see though how they can manage to step up their game coming into the semifinals, because they need to be on their top shape to be able to look it up. What I am very interested from the Gamermag squad to see is how they want to focus out this pick and ban phase. Who are they going to target? Are they going to target that Atraxy, who maybe individually look like the strongest player on the paper, or are they going to look for someone else, like Slemp in the top lane? Are you going to let him have the carry he wants?
Slemp is always a really difficult one. He do play a lot of champions, but it's also really hard to fight. I think they should try and shut out Atraxy, because Atraxy, he is a mid laner. He don't have a large champion pool for the jungler. If they have done their research, I think at least Riven must be banned. I think that's the safest thing you can do to try and stop Atraxy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing if they can shut down Atraxy in the jungle, because he's playing a good role. He isn't comfortable, and we have already commented on it. Maybe he's Riven in a jungle. We'll have to see how that goes. We are pretty much ready to get into pick and ban to see how this is going to play out. Coming in for the best of one in the semifinals. It's all about clinching that spot in the finals when they play that out. It's tomorrow, if you're not really mistaken.
I'm so looking forward to the final tomorrow, and it's just the good teams left. Everyone they have performed so well. Everyone's still alive.
We go. Pick and ban already up to see how they're going to focus this out. Katarina and Zed already gone out from the Atraxy side.
Oh, I knew it. Riven has been banned against Atraxy. did know exactly that this is the champion Atraxy have is most probable to be successful with in the jungle.
Yeah, you know how it is when this one guy who has hundreds, thousands of games on this one champion. You're kind of like, should we let him have it? No, let's just ban that one out as one of the three, and it goes all the way out. See, Hecarim already picked up.
Hecarim is popular now. Everyone plays Hecarim.
Like hard carry. Tank is still does really good in all the melee matchups if they choose that kind of top laner, and like they try to ban themselves at least a little out. Aurelia going out as one of the bans from a Team Gamermag side. So they have been looking for it, but the Hecarim going in first. Blue side on Atraxy getting the first pick. Yeah. I'm kind of scared what he can do.
We see on Team Gamermag, they're considering putting Gragas in the jungle. They've actually played Gragas in earlier matches, and they had good success with it. Gragas was really popular in the jungle around Season 3 when he was at his strongest. But it seems like Gamermag is... I think it's the only team that still plays Gragas in the jungle.
Gragas has done really well actually lately, coming in with the new tag builds. Tag of you don't want to really build damage on Gragas because then it gets not really that useful. You want the TLT, all his really good stunts, jumping in, try to lock down a target, slow him down, or the ult, where you just try to get the catch. Try and knock off 3 people like bursting down a carry. So see actually Gragas locked in here. Probably. Could be a top lane, but probably for Onichan in the jungle.
I'm certain it is Onichan. Onichan has been playing that champion a lot.
Absolutely.
He likes that in the jungle. They're picking up Graves for the AD carry. So I think the Gamermag, they're going to put the pressure on Q-Tick and Dancy. I think they're already... Oh, Dancy is tired? Oh, let's get him. Let's try and win the game by beating the bot lane.
I have to see, though, you can actually see him right now. If you can from the audience, then take a little extra look, because that might be where the action is going down. Yeah. And look here, Volibear actually going in for them for the jungle. Oh. And I'm a huge Volibear fan. I'm such a big Volibear fan. Going for the rage, jumping and running out of back the passive as well, just suddenly winning the duel you're not supposed to.
I'm under the tower, I'm taking like 5 towers. Doesn't matter. My health regeneration is much higher, almost Mundo level.
Oh, pretty much. Volibear almost goes wherever he pleases. Almost. Now we see also Janna going in, and we see actually Q-Tick is in the AD carry position, so it might just be that Dons is going to play the support for this one. Maybe he's feeling a little bit tired, don't want to go for those hard trades like he is, so maybe that's why they were choosing to switch this up and put Donzi down in the support. It at least looks like that's how they're going to play it out.
It's quite possible. They are considering putting Vladimir in top lane. Vladimir is a really popular champion. Many people play him, both in international and the Norwegians. We have seen Celeste Gaming, Mia's Yellow. He's had great success playing Vladimir in the top lane. And picking that up for Dark Zelda, I think it's a good choice. It is a champion can do well all the time, can stay alive. They know Slemp is probably one of Norway's best top laners. And it's difficult for Dark Zelda to try and one-on-one him. He can do it with Vladimir because of the high sustain he got in the lane. And a good escape.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of the early game, the first few levels. Level 3 for Vladimir, really scared if they're going to like try and shut down. I don't know if Atraxy, Volibear needs his time to get around and actually like get up those tanky stats. You can of course go for a crazy gank, but it's probably not going to work as Volibear. Probably going to need to flash to actually get a good CC on as Volibear.
It's difficult to
look at this though.
Vladimir without hard CC.
Look at this though, the bot lane really changing things up and looking for all those different picks, and ends up with the Froggen pick. And Nivea locked in for the side of Atraxy.
The legend himself.
Mid lane space, or as it's called here, Nikebear Spuz.
Spuz.
Spuz. I am Spuz.
I am Nikebear Spuz.
But of course, this is space, as is more likely.
Everyone knows. Atraxy Space is playing the mid lane.
He's going to play a Nivea, actually. A Nivea mid. I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out.
It's pretty cool.
Very weird composition being turned out from Atraxy. I want you to talk a little bit more about it, Smiileyguy, in just a minute. We just want to see this last pick coming in here, because there is a Morgana who's going to be in the support, all up to the mid lane now, who they want to choose.
If they're picking Victor, then they're really trying to win the favor of the casters.
At least your favor. No doubt about it. It's going to be even the Victor, so you're probably already favoring Gamermag here.
It is difficult not to love them because of that Victor.
Definitely. Now, okay, so now we have the 2 compositions already, Smiileyguy. I really want to talk about this Atraxy side.
The Atraxy, they got it interesting. They got a really heavy, hard, quick engage on Slemp and Atraxy in top lane, as well as Volibear. Problem with Volibear is he needs CC for people to slow down enemies, so he can actually start doing damage. His problem is he does have a problem trying to be like kite it out. But pitting all this CC. We got slowdowns, we got knockarounds by Hecarim, of course, and we got Anivia, a lot of slows, a lot of walls, a lot of possibilities to set up a lot of kills. As well, the bot lane, that's a safe poke lane. They can do a lot with that Janna and Jinx. They can farm safely, I think that's why. Donsi may not feel up to shape that he want to play something safe, something he don't necessarily die on, but can still farm and do damage, be annoying.
Yeah, we see here that a little bit change from the players, probably just a player in the wrong position. That's why they just quit out. Yeah, see here, it's having issues choosing his runes. We can see as the official reason. So we're just going to really quickly then go back to the champ select and then wait out. Of course, the exact same picks and bans is going to come in for the same lineup. So we do have the crazy Atraxy lineup.
And we did see several champions already on Gamermag. Exactly what they were thinking. You saw they picked Vladimir for top lane. I think definitely they're going to try and play that one safe. I think top lane is going to be its own. It's going to be its own little island.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty excited to see how it's going to work out though for the entire composition. I feel like they have the Gragas, who's tanky. He's going to try to stand as probably not even a bruiser, just full-on tank, holding that front line, trying to, if they go for a crazy engage with maybe even Slemp starting it up with his ult, then just try to knock everyone away, just try and keep people alive. Because the rest of the lineup is... If Vladimir can get ahead, then there's probably no one that can deal with him in the 1v1. Even Slemp on Hecarim might have an issue. But that's if he gets ahead. If they don't, if they fall behind on Vladimir in the top lane, early wins on Slemp for his matchup, then I'm really scared for this Gamermag lineup.
I like the bot lane of the Gamermag as well.
I agree.
They got Graves and Morgana. If they manage to lock someone down, if the Atraxy bot lane is... They blink for 1 second, and they don't... They can be shut down. If Morgana lands the binding, the burst and the total initiate coming from the bot lane of Team Gamermag can do a lot of damage. They can poke out by playing aggressive. The pressure will be felt by Atraxy's bot lane, and that will be interesting. Exactly where will Hatrix focus his ganks? I don't think he can do much in top lane. It is difficult to gank a Vladimir, but a Victor, it's quite possible. A bot lane that most likely will push from Gamermag. Gamermag needs to have good war control. They have to have control over Hatrix's roam possibilities, because bot lane, they will push it. No matter how much they not want to, they got area of effects, the damage with the Q of and the W of Morgana. If they want to trade, then they most often also will clear out minions. And the lane will naturally push in their favor. And that opens them up to ganks from the side. It is dangerous, because Bollybear can tank tower hits from early on with that passive.
Yeah, definitely. But I totally agree on your point with the bot lane being kind of questionable or even weak here from Atraxy, even with the Jinx, because you have no dash, you have no spell shield or any reason to get away. You only have the flash to try and, if suddenly get caught, and if Donsi is kind of out of let's say just state, if he's kind of tired, his mind's not really in the right place, as I said, if he blinks for a second, then I might be looking like the Graves Morgana can really try and pull through the bot lane. And if they can win the bot lane trade, then I guess to suddenly start taking team fights. Because, let's see on the Atraxy side, if they fall behind here, if Anivia and Jinx is going to fall behind, there's no real damage to take team fights.
Absolutely. But the thing about Gamermag's lineup, they got a wombo combo potential. They have the team combo. Every single one of their champions have area of effect damage. If Atraxy group up into a big pile of people, every single ability of the Gamermag can just wreck them. One ability can hit everything. For everyone. We can get the ultimate from Vladimir, hitting everyone. It will increase the damage taken on them. We also got the ultimate and the Q from Gragas. Can gather them, spread them around, can do a lot of damage. Victor, of course, everything does air effect damage so much as well. Both Graves with his ultimate and Q, and Morgana with her W, and ultimate. They got so much. They probably got the most wombo combo possible champions. Like every one of them got air effect damage. Like at least 2 abilities. And that is powerful.
And if they can get those wombo combos off going, like this is the matchup where there's no doubt about it. Gamermag, they are the underdogs coming in here. They are not like the other matches we've seen, where we've seen like one heavy favorite, like this little gaming matchup earlier we saw on stream. Like this is the one where it's probably the closest. This is the top teams. They play together all the time. Probably played, I think, 4 matches out of just the last few months together. So they know each other. They know all these players. And Gamermag, they all holding the same fist. They are one. They've been practicing for this. And as we know, 5 players doesn't hit hard as 1 fist if Gamermag manages to get that wombo combo.
I really like that analogy. That was cool, but also I think Gamermag, they need to up their tactics. So far, they have been playing a little bit individually, but now they have a wombo combo. They have the potential to play a team. I think they should do exactly what the strategy Celeste Gaming have been doing lately. They are quite similar teams, actually. They need to try and force the mid phase of the game. They need to force that they can go several people together. They can utilize their wombo combo potential. And that can really shut down Atraxy, push them on the defensive, putting the initiative back in favor of Team Gamermag. And if the momentum keeps going, Gamermag can really make some great plays, make it interesting, and possibly even win.
Oh, that's up to them, though. It is a best of one, so you only need that one chance to take it on. There's one mistake here. If it is from the bot lane, if it is from the top lane, if it's a jungle even that gets the outdueled, you have this one chance right now to secure your place in the grand finals, to hit a best of 3. Your chance for it tomorrow. So now everything matters when they go into this match. Every single mistake, every single call they make, from where you're going to ward, where you're going to put your pressure, try and guess. Like, this is up to Onichan to try and feel out where is Hatrix going to go. Do I have any vision? Do I see where his red buff is ticked off? Where is he going to go? And I have a feeling that mid lane is going to feel quite a bit of pressure early on in this matchup. But Smiileyguy, we do have a tradition. We need to follow up on. And that's all for everyone who's watching as well. Now we go into Summoner's Rift. Here on the red side, we can see Gamermag moving their way down all together. But we have the tradition, Smiileyguy. Where do you think First Blood is going to go?
I think I'm going to copy your idea from last game and go for the Hecarim First Blood. Vladimir is weak to early levels, and that's when we know Hecarim is strong. And got the mobility, he got the damage. That's where I see the damage. I think Atraxy's bot lane will be defensive. They will not take a lot of risks. I can't picture it. Mid lane.
Oh, this will be interesting, but I think the first blood is going to happen right now. Lava Sava all the way front here. Q-Tick is going to get locked down even. They might be looking to get him flash. He has flash available to try and get out over the wall, but he doesn't. Onichan gets it early on. Gamermag, they're looking for that advantage. They got it. They got it now.
Gamermag already starting the game so strong. And I'm so glad that you didn't have time to predict that, so I don't have to give you a mystery skin.
Oh my lord, I was close to that, but I would have said last Nor if anyone to try and get the real hard damage. It was in the end only Chan picking up first blood, and that's what happens. You make one mistake, and Gamermag, I love their mindset coming into this to say, you know what, we're just gonna try to see if we can pick off any target, like catching on. Let's see here though, Hatrix. He is ready before the 2v2, just poking a little bit early on. Taco probably not even have time to recall here.
I think he probably should. He got half his HP down. You don't want to battle Anivia. Anivia got a great burst when she got to level 2, a QE combo. Deals so much damage, twice as much if it hits the Q first. It's too risky. At least when he also got a Ignite. We have seen Froggen from back in Season 1, Season 2. You know how much damage Anivia can do if she hits her abilities.
Awesome. Oh, very true. Now Onichan. He has the advantage. He's not still going to look for any duels though, because, I mean, Gragas versus Volibear, not going to be any hard 1v1s with a huge burst of damage. There's not going to be any tons of damage here today. Between the junglers, at least, when I come into it. Now, let's see, though. The bot lane. This is where the action has been going on already. Q-Tick found down one game. It's not the position he wants as being a substitute.
Definitely. We see the aggression. This is actually Atraxy taking the initiative in the bot lane. They're going aggressive. They're pushing back Team Gamermag. This is the exact opposite of what I was predicting. I thought it would be different. Totally different.
Though, showing off that early trade. There's he putting in the Ignite even. Ticks off, but I should think it should be quite not enough. He should be able to get out there. Flame Taco also. Get down on Ignite, but he's all down level, all down in HP.
So low HP versus Anivia that got such good range. One slip up and you will die.
Yeah,
that's too risky. And Anivia also got the egg.
He is low though.
Victor does not have enough damage to also kill the egg if he gets killed, so he can go so aggressive. Space.
I can if he wants to now. It's all up to these solo winners, Gamermag. All the pressure is on them as the underdogs. Just try and have fun, try to do their best. Maybe take a chance now. They're on the lead, so they can do whatever they want. Try to put on the pressure, and it's all up to Onichan. He's trying just to get his early levels here as Gragas. Maybe come in for an early level 6 gank, as power farming all the way up. You can see Hatrix doing the same on the opposite side.
I also like how aggressive Darkcell is. He's really trying to battle Slam, taking the duels. He's taking a lot of damage out as well. But what I'm really looking forward to is the junglers. What can Hatrix do on Volibear? What will Onichan do on the Gragas? Who will gank first? Hatrix is setting up something in the mid.
He's mid lane. He's pinging hard, and look, Flame Taco. There we go, Hatrix gonna look first. He flashes and tries to go all the way. Now he has flash here, Flame Taco. If he wants to try and go back, it doesn't help even Hatrix. He's gonna pick up that early on, and Onichan also quite too far forward. Hatrix trying to go on the turret. I don't think the Ignite is gonna tick off. Oh, it doesn't. So it's a 1 kill, and they try to turn it around a little after losing that early on.
It's definitely worth it for Atraxy doing that play, picking up that kill. They knew exactly. He flashed in. got the knock up, tried to bait out the flash, he waited for it, and Taco, oh, he didn't react quick enough. He could maybe have gotten away if he had reacted at the speed of light.
Possibly could have, and probably should have known that there was in the mid lane. Wanted a lot of action to go on, but Atraxy though, like you have to focus on it. This is the individual star of the player. No doubt about it that he's the highest level ranked player among all of them. We have a small break here, probably one of the players who has like a small issue. Let's see why he says he has small technical issues. But Atraxy really showing up for his team. And bring it about. Lost the early kill. Okay, fine. Atraxy is going to take the pressure back, say, easy boys, we got this.
That is the typical Atraxy playstyle. He likes going aggressive, takes chances like, I'm not sure where our enemy is. I don't care. I'm going straight in. I'm trying to pick up the kill. It's so aggressive.
Yeah, going for that flash
He never hesitates. Yeah. Never hesitates even 1 second. And that's what I like about him. He's always trying to make the play. Sometimes it fails horribly. And then the rest of the game goes bad for him, but he takes the chances, and most of the times it does work.
And taking the chance in the high pressure situations as well. Here we see they try to trade here in the bot lane, managed to get hit on that binding. It's going to be all up to Lavasava to try and create like those really hard on engages where they try to get few kills here in bot lane. Fully possible, of course, for Graves Morgana to go hard. Jinx gets to call it out of position. Now let's see, this top lane is going very simply, like easily right now. Not any duels on early on, and I've been misjudging Dark Zelda a little bit, it seems. Slemp going in hard though, as I'm saying it doesn't have any more, but the going out, it's probably enough when the Ignite is taking down Slemp. Can you reach him though? Doesn't have Ignite, it doesn't have Flash of course, but it's enough getting off that kill alone.
You can't outrun a Hecarim. It's just the speediest champion there is. Not even if you were a Janna you could escape from a Hecarim. That's how bad it is. It tried real bad, but it didn't time his pull quick enough because Slemp still had his speed charge. And he just ran on top of him and then knocked him back. It was so... the timing was all wrong for Dark Zelda.
I think the Dark Zelda is going to hit himself a little bit for that one. I think it felt like he had full control of that lane, pushing it hard in. And then even 1v1, no jungler up there needed. But managed to lose the duel. Those are situations that suddenly can roll out. Now Onechan is looking for the bot lane and don't see. If you stay too far forward, it might get picked off. Get one stun from Onechan here and then the Lavasava. Morgana is right here behind to follow it up. There we go, he's going to go in for it. Trying to look for that stun though. There it goes. It flashes all the way out of it, so probably not going to end up with any sort of kills or more damage from the bot side. Atraxy is showing up for a 3v3 though, if they want to go back in.
The ward coverage is already really good from Gamermag. This is one of their strong suits. They always like warding up as well as they can. It doesn't always work in their favor at the best possible way, but they at least do it. They do know most. I'm not sure if they actually pay that much attention to the map because they actually get caught out a lot, even if they do have a lot of wards.
Yeah, that was a great flash from Donce though. I was questioning his state being very sleepy, as I've heard, but that was a great flash. Great flash.
He proved us wrong.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Waited until he saw the binding come out and where he was going. Flash out of the distance, no problem. Easy peasy. Very easy peasy. Now see though, Atraxy is yet again turning his focus towards the mid lane, trying to see if they can shut down his Victor before he really gets on strong, getting his upgrade on the Hex core.
He has spent a lot of time around mid because he found out Victor is easy champion to gank to early levels. Like he don't have any escapes at all. He got a stun, but it's not that effective. Not against a quick engager like Volibear. So, but what I'm interested in is who takes initiative. The next kill goes out. I think that might open up who takes the first dragon. Both of these teams, they are aggressive teams. They like going for the objectives. They focus on teamwork and aggression. So with the first dragon, it's going to be really interesting. We are closing in on it. But
Atraxy has been slowed down. This is level 6 so coming in from space and locking down with the stun as well. Taco, not even enough. Atraxy going to pick out another kill down there in the mid lane. And that might, as you say, open up the dragon if they want to push down for it. Now, this is a question about Atraxy because he is playing a lot of that mid lane. And as a jungler, maybe not looking towards those global objectives as much as other players will tend to see do.
But how successful he is,
definitely.
He is that successful. He don't really need a dragon.
They knew there is a pink ward down there. They pinged. They knew he was down there, and yet still he mistimed it. And of course, Anivia, you have a lot of zoning potential with your abilities.
It's so interesting to see exactly what they are trying to do. Slemp, he top lane, they are a lot aggressive on each other, but it's not really a lot of action there. The junglers don't actually care about what happens there. They haven't even been close yet. Any of them.
Looking for that level 6 Atraxy. No doubt about it, he reached it first. Even with the early on kills, so he's been struggling a little with his clear here. No doubt about it. Onechan trying to look now, passing over the blue buff and still looking towards that vision, toward that dragon. I feel like Gamermag, definitely the team that want to try and get a pick off so they can get this dragon. but they haven't found it quite yet. Looks like Onichan. He has focused a lot on the bot lane and hasn't really worked in their favor so far. They've been very careful, playing it very methodically here at Atraxy.
See, Space just picked up the blue on Anivia. That's not good for Team Gamermag, because Atraxy will now push. Anivia is one of the strongest lane pushers in the game, and with that, all that extra mana and mana regeneration, it's definitely gonna be really strong. There will be nothing Gamermag can do to.
Yeah, but let's see here though, they're trying to dive here up in the top lane. Hatrix going really low. Of course, his passive goes down, and there are a ton of damage they're putting on a Dark Zelda. Is it enough? Oh, one of them gets taken down. And with him in the top lane even, they might just start to go for this dragon now. They get on hit the turret on Q-Tick. Gotta turn around to try and get a few kills. Yes, on a chance. Gotta pick up Q-Tick. They're gonna pick up the dragon as well. And Hatrix just staying around in the top lane. There's no way they're gonna turn it around.
That is what I like about Gamermag's composition. If they hit something, the follow-up is so great. And they manage to take the dragon, pick up the kill. They will lose the top tower. Because the teleport is up in 2 seconds. It's up. Maybe he can save it. Hatrix is running for his life. Gamermag definitely earning it. They traded 1 for 1 in top lane. They got a kill around dragon and the dragon. Gamermag is showing up in the match, showing we are definitely good enough to challenge these players.
Yeah, timed his pool really well there. Dark Zelda getting out and doing all the damage he did. Also on onto Slamp, getting the kill. So they lose 1 man for the dive and lose the dragon as well, with Hatrix focusing his time up in the top lane for the ganks, and with great vision, probably should have felt that Gamermag was going to move for a dragon. But that didn't work out. Now it's 4-3 in kills. It's 100 gold in between those teams. They're all even.
That's nothing.
It's nothing. You're absolutely right. It's nothing.
But I do like to look at the gold difference between the teams. You already see Hatrix is really strong. 3 kills as a jungler. He doesn't share with his lane compatriots. He's a bit selfish, but actually, farm-wise, Gamermag is doing quite well. Atraxy is known for having a good farm level, but Gamermag, they're stepping up the game. They're performing really well. They're working as a team, and it's really working out in their favor.
And now I see though that they're trying to take back a little bit of the positioning here. Atraxy now. Hatrix is going to be able to win these sort of engages now, these trades, if he wants to, if it comes to a 2v2, because Onichan needs a great ult to be able to turn it around with a little bit stronger side on the Hatrix. He's even going, look, this is pretty interesting from the Volibear. You don't see a Volibear being played that much actually, so going for all these boots of mobility, really going to try to be annoying towards the lane, running in as quick as he possibly can and turn into a good gank.
Hatrix doesn't like a slow game.
Hell no, he don't.
No, he wants to have as much action as possible. He wants to keep the enemy on their toes, sitting on the edge of their seat, keeping the pressure on, and hopefully just... He don't really care about objectives. He want the kills. He liked the kills. He liked the feeling of...
Here we go though. Onichan is looking for that gank, and he puts on his ult even, but doesn't really hit to turn anyone back, and then he has to move around, even losing his ult. There's no way he's going to be able to turn in any sort of more engagement in any other lane for a few minutes.
Yeah, the disengage was really well read by Atraxy. They instantly moved away, managed to have Q-Tick on Janna, just knocking away Onichan, and the ultimate just hit nothing. It actually helped them. That's how good the disengage was for Atraxy.
Yeah, and of course with the tank Gragas, you don't really do any damage with it either. It doesn't help the lane either way when they now come back. See almost equal health between them. So this is going to turn out to a more simple and slow lane. He's in the top lane though, the turret going down here for Team Gamermag, and Hatrix is here again, trying to look for some sort of damage, for some sort of gank if he can get it. Pull, well timed. Hatrix doesn't get that throwback as he wants.
It's actually interesting. This is a jungler's game. 5 out of 7 kills is for the junglers.
That's true. They lock down Donsi though. If they're trying to go for it, there we go with the ult as well. Donsi does have flash to try and get out, but it's not going to be enough, is it? Donsi does go down. Onichan is looking for Q-Tick as well, but they're just going to end up taking down that one-man. Q-Tick does get locked up actually, but I'll see here. Slemp, he is coming. He's from base as well, so he does have all the home guard advantage from going hard in. Hatrix trying to take down his own man all alone in the top lane. Feels like a top laner more than anything else. But Slemp, are you going to get that Lava Sava though? For Onichan. Oh, look there. Great binding again from Morgana. It's going to end up with everyone turning around with all down red. Look at that health bar on the bottom lane. Gragas. Now Graves, I mean, and Morgana.
Lava Sava has actually played splendidly this game. He's actually been the reason. He's been landing his bindings. He's helped the team pick up the kills. And also, he's doing it when Onichan is nearby. Onichan managed to pick up kills. And now a tower went down in favor of Atraxy in bot lane. As well as they got the top tower, so they got the objectively, but still, the goal is not that far in their favor, because Gamermag, they're coming back. They're taking the kills. They're making plays. But they got to be more aggressive. They got to take down the towers. Maybe contest next dragon that is up in 2 minutes.
Yeah, the question comes though with 2 towers down already, both the outer turret on the top and bot lane. Where does Gamermag put the next focus? We can see that Gragas and Onichan have been trying down for the bot lane a lot. It has worked out a little, so the goal advantage a little bit in favor of their bot lane, but not really turning into any objectives other than that first dragon. Now the next one up in 1.5 minutes.
Absolutely, it's going to be interesting to see exactly what we do. We're seeing ward control coming out of Team Gamermag. They're already planning their plays around the dragon. They want that objective. They're playing consistently. They're not taking too many chances. But Atraxy, it feels like they have a little bit of ants in their pants. They want to make things happen, but they want to make things happen in lane. They want to try and shut people down. Already, we see both Dark Zelda and Sneaky Taco, they have been harassed a lot. They do take a lot of ganks, but haven't died too much either. They're keeping up in farm. They're performing really well, actually.
Here,
got more farm in mid lane, even though it's died twice.
And look here though, Atraxy again turning towards the top lane. Then there's 4 man down here for Gamermag down in the bot lane. They're going to look for him. They do see though that Flame Taco and Victor is going to move back up towards the mid lane. They don't know about Onichan. Will he check here, Don'tsy? Will they go in? There's locks down even. Onichan's going to knock him right back, and Don'tsy, no escape from that one. It's going to be an easy one for Blastnor as his first kill of the game.
Oh, Gamermag, they're playing their team strengths.
Trying to get out from Atraxy, and actually barely going to make it out even. Atraxy moving around a little without any success right now, trying in that top jungle, but not really gaining anything.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Gamermag, they're really utilizing their strengths. They have brought their A game, trying to fight. They do struggle a bit in some lanes, but you see how the bot lane works with their jungler. That is actually good place because he's always nearby. His Lava Savage line is hitting his bindings. And it's definitely very impressive, but Space is getting his blue buff all the time. Atraxy is helping him a lot. And Anivia, late game when he's scaling with items, that's definitely a dangerous force to be reckoned with.
Definitely, and all this ward control also for Gamermag now, looking towards that second dragon. It looks like they want to play that objective game, and they're winning it. Definitely
they're winning it big time.
Yeah, so far, so good. The only thing is the turrets, of course, but they've been kind of losing out both of them, and finally Blastnor getting it to turn around a little bit. Getting 1 turret on his own. Well,
the dragon is back up, and we see Gamermag. They are gathering. They have planned this. They want that dragon. Still, the rest of the team Atraxy, they haven't carried it. You see, they haven't started. Now they start their rotations.
Yeah, too late. He's moving in, but they're going to be able to snipe down Dragon way before Atraxy is going to make it in, unless Space is going to try here. Looks like Space is going to try to get some sort of poke off and force Gamermag off Dragon, but they know that Atraxy is so far away, so just going to nuke down the Dragon. They're going to get it too.
Yes.
There we go. They are turning it around though. Lavasawa is going to die for it. Can they pick off more? Atraxy looking for Onichan, and he already abused his dash. Probably going to have to flash over. Slampy's here as well. He's going to try to look for Flame Taco. He can make it out. Space is going to get knocked back, also turning it in and around. They're going to get 2 kills though for the Dragon. So Atraxy definitely making them pay in blood for that Dragon.
Giving up 2 kills for second dragon. The second dragon buff is not that important, but those 2 kills, Atraxy, they really went in to get a kill. Now they even got the 3rd outer tower. Gamermag is being pushed back quickly. They're trying to stop Atraxy. They're so
here comes the ult, knocking in Atraxy. And with the rest of them so far away, do they have the damage though through the passive of Atraxy? The see Atraxy just turning it around. He's not afraid of anything. Do get the shutdown. Space also knocked onto the turret. Surely gonna fall with the egg here. It's not gonna be enough for him to get out.
The Atraxy punishes the aggressive plays coming out of Atraxy. Atraxy went so greedy, but they reacted. Team Gamermag hurried up, managed to counteract. They got 2 more kills. They lost the tower. They still also got the dragon, so they are coming back. Now they're pushing up. They want a tower. Atraxy is still 2 men down. They got all 3 near the tower, but also Gamermag got 4 of theirs. They might get the tower here.
Yeah, this is a beautifully messed up game. Like, such a mess to try and look at and try and decipher what is actually happening in this game. And look at all that damage. I mean, Gamermag, they were under the turret there, and yet all the damage they took towards the game to the fight. Now, Lavasava, are you going to be able to try and find a binding and try to pick off maybe Don'tsy here under the turret, or just going to move back? We see Atraxy going back up pretty quickly with those boots and mobility. Actually building tank here for once, getting all that Legion is going to build up for the lock-in later on to help. And there's a ton of magic damage on the side of Team Gamermag. Maybe one of the big weaknesses in their lineup is how much magic damage they're putting out right now.
I also see how much Gamermag, they've been gathering up a lot of gold. They hurried up so quickly to try and counter all the kills. They didn't even have time to buy. That's how desperate they were to stop Atraxy's push. And they managed to do it. They took out 2 kills, tried to push up again, but the tower is still alive. But they are trying to come back in the game, but Atraxy, they got the initiative, they are pushing up. And it is in their favor to try and make things happen.
I love how even they are, because we've seen earlier games that one team has just been so heavily favored that they're getting the lane advantage in almost every single lane. But now, look at the farm wall between the game. It's so close. It's only in the jungle where Atraxy has been able to pull ahead afar of Onichan. But Onichan still, with all the kills and assists he has, so useful for his team when it comes to direct team fights. What I am afraid of is the magic damage. There are 4 players turning out here on Team Gamermag, who's putting out a ton of magic damage. So building a lot of magic resist is going to do super well for Team Atraxy.
Oh, that's absolutely beneficial for Hatrix, especially since he got that really good healing on his passive. Picking up that Spirit Visage. The healing bonus is going to be huge.
Onichan's going to knock back Spores, and Space is all alone here. There's surely no way he's going to turn out, not even his passive here, to help him out. There's an easy pickup. Well ganked down from Onichan, seeing that Space is out of position.
I like Gamermag. Their rotations are really good. Their teamwork is excellent. They've managed to pick up. They're taking Atraxy. They're beating Atraxy on kills.
Trying to lock them away also from the turret, but firstly the minion wave a little too far away. So you're going to be able to make it all the way around about. All the way around the roundabout, we should goal it and make it down toward defending the turret. That's the one thing going really well for Atraxy right now. They're denying the objectives coming in here. We see, okay, they're
the tower is going down.
Yeah, surely leaving it here.
It looks like Gamermag is now taking the initiative. They are pushing up, they're taking towers, and Atraxy, they're thinking, oh, they are way strong. They got the wombo combos. We're pulling back.
They are afraid of that team fight still, and they know because Slemp, he has so much damage, and looking towards finishing his Triforce very soon is also going to up his damage quite a lot. And look at the items here coming in for Space also now. He's going to start scaling really well. The Rod of Ages already done. Also looking towards having that original staff turn on. And yeah,
that's so much mana for Anivia.
8-9 minutes, he's going to turn out really strong for every single team fight.
Anivia can pretty much just farm forever. Can keep up the gold, gain more and more, and be active in the trades, being able to do some damage, clear the lanes really quickly.
They're looking for a team fight actually. Hatrix is the target to getting locked really, but are they going to have the damage to pull him down? No, he's so tanky and manages to get out as well. Now Lava Sava is going in for the ult and looking down so far almost 2 members, but then with none. But Flame Taco, not quite done yet. He's going to try to see a look around. Here comes Slemp from the top side. Going to try to lock them all, but it's all alone for a few seconds. So going to turn into 1-for-1 for now. Flame Taco looks like it doesn't have the damage to turn on to Donsi. So he managed to clean up one him, but looking for more too with the passive running on. Double kill so far for Donsi. Finally a team fight for Atraxy to nod and say, okay, that went in our favor.
Oh, that fight was so good. Gamermag took the initiative. They caught out Hatrix, but Hatrix managed to flash over, and the disengage from Atraxy was so good. It didn't look like Gamermag had a plan for the advance, because suddenly Blastner was alone in mid lane on the front line, and he got picked up. And then the rest of the players, Atraxy just turned around, managed to do so much damage. Hatrix still alive. He just baited out every single ability out of Gamermag, and he still survived. And then the counter attack came in. They did so much damage, they picked up the members. It was excellently played by Atraxy. How they just played their cool, pulled back, let Hatrix soak up all the damage and abilities, and then the counter and pick up kills mercilessly versus Gamermag's lineup.
Flame Taco definitely have to look to have some sort of stronger impact on this game. He's going to try and get to win this team fight for his team, because they are falling. They're falling very quickly even once Atraxy turns on the heat. Turns in Slemp there, rushing in from wherever he can, trying to fear 2 or 3 members even. And then it looks grim. I kind of feel like the Gamermag side, they need a pick. They need either Lava Sava to hit a great binding on a target being kind of left alone, or Onichan to try and lock up 2 or 3 targets.
They are already getting kills. They are not far behind at all. Just miniature, and they got the wombo combos. They actually want the team fights. They want to bait several players at once going up for them, and they want them in a close proximity. Force a jungle fight, most likely, because the jungle, that's the least amount of area the enemy can maneuver on. And hitting those area effect skills, that will be huge for Gamermag.
And now Dragon's up though, and for once Atraxy is the one who's going to have the favor of standing in position around the Dragon. They don't have any vision now. They're going to try to see a few wards to try and clear them out. Getting a great scan there from the red trinket.
They're trying to rotate as quick as they can, but how quick will Atraxy be to steal that dragon? The first dragon, the damage boost 6% to ability power and damage is important.
Do you think they want to fight for this dragon here, Gamermag?
Yeah, definitely. Just look at this position.
Oh, Hatrix is knocking back Lava Sava. He's all alone, and the ult from Onichan not really going to help him out trying to stay alive. Here first comes Dark Zelda. They do manage to lock down Slemp in his bot line. And look at that Nivea wall not even helping his team. Look, Blastner's being able to lock out Hatrix in the top side. Dark Zelda trying to stay alive for as long as he can for the rest of the team to come in and clear it up. It's 2 for 2 down so far. Dragon still up. Taco need to try and get some sort of position on the Dragon. Look how low they are.
That was such an interesting team fight. Oh, look at that.
Space is going hard in, and look at that damage from Anivia getting his power spikes on. Managed to lock down Flame Taco. Really been winning this duel here, Space, so far this game.
That was actually a really interesting fight because the Atraxy had the initiate, but Space, actually with the wall, managed to stop their backline from helping the rest of the team. So both Slemp and Hatrix went alone in the backline of Atraxy, but Gamermag, of course. But Gamermag, they teleported in Dark Zelda, tried to get the kill on Q-Tick, but just couldn't do it. They were 2 for 2, but they were still low health. Atraxy had the best fight. They did actually mess up with that first Anivia wall, but still, they won the fight.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
Gamermag overstayed.
Kind of feel like Onechan should have waited with his ult there, because Lavasava got picked off, trying to gain the vision.
Ultimate on 4 people.
Yeah, true, but we have to see though. They're still trying to go for a fight. Hatrix is kind of left alone, taking a lot of damage, but so tanky that almost doesn't matter. I still try to look for that refight of this dragon. Now let's see, this Atraxy having the position again towards the dragon. Onechan is so low that it's actually going to back, and I have a feeling Gamermag going to say, you know what, this is your first dragon, you can have it.
It's basically they're so free. There's nothing Gamermag. They can't go there. The dragon got cleared so quickly, and still they weren't in position. They didn't have Onichan for the smite still. They didn't have Flame Taco. He was trying to farm out the mid lane, get some gold. So but the third dragon went in favor of Atraxy, and that's 6% damage and ability power boost.
Oh, Lavasava again looked again alone at the front line. Oh, look at that damage coming in where you're locked down there. Beautiful having the Anivia in that sort of team. Really showing off how. But now though, Onechan, that's a great ult, locking him down. Can I save him out towards it? Oh. Great damage coming out from Flame Taco. Finally looking forward to that Victor. You said it already, a close proximity, all knocked together. That you really show off what the Victor, the power of the revolution, can bring out.
Oh, that is the strength of the wombo combo. They just went so aggressive. Atraxy got a great initiate, managed to pick up a kill, but then they went so deep in and they got punished big time. Gamermag turned around with their area of effect abilities, knocked out 2 of their champions. Now they go aggressive. Can they stop Hatrix? I don't think so.
Not really. Not quite possible to getting close on the bear running away from you. So quick in the speed bursts once he wants for it, that Hatrix, but look at all the great coverage as well they have for vision, and I really love how they're still going so aggressive with their wards here. Like Gamermag, they want control of the vision early, trying to see where the movements are around, where are they coming, where's Slemp, where's Hatrix trying to move around. So they put their wards really aggressively, but Gamermag, they're just kind of putting wards where they are really, not even focusing on trying to have certain vision over parts of the map.
They do have good ward coverage, but in 2 specific areas. Around the blue buff, that jungle, there's nothing Hatrix can move around there without getting spotted. It is good coverage from both teams, but in certain areas, not everywhere. They don't have global control. Mostly, they have good control in certain areas. So, but I don't really see they utilize them, actually. There's actually no benefits from where the teams are actually trying to focus.
Atraxy is just going to move quickly around to the Baron here and might have to force Gamermag to respond and at least get the movement and try and hold the vision, because you can't really be snugging around on the Baron 26 minutes. You have to be careful. Lavasava even burning his ult here alone on Hatrix. Maybe a little trigger happy there. Lavasava being scared that there maybe were a few more members coming up from behind than there actually were. And with the Lavasava down on his own ultimate, not going to be a Binding of Darkness here. Slemp trying to go for the duel again. Look at the damage he has now with his Triforce all done.
Oh, this Triforce on Hecarim is such a huge item. It gives him everything he needs. Mobility, it gives him extra damage and tankiness.
Such a try-hard force, isn't it?
That isn't it. Try-hard force.
No doubt about that. Try-hard Hatrix at least have been turning out great so far this game. So tanky trying to help out on his team. And look at this, he's not even afraid of these movements.
And he's taking a lot of damage, but he don't care.
Onechan now though also locked away from his all the carries he needs to take out. Victor putting out a lot of damage, but it's not quite enough to finish them off. And Onechan all alone up here with Hatrix. Not really the target you want to be focusing here. Let's see though, Space is locked down. He's super low, 4 members all the way down there. And Slemp, meanwhile, going for the own duel down with the top laner. It looks like it's going to get him too. Meanwhile, Hatrix going in hard. He's looking for him. It's going to be 2-man down. Atraxy is going to pick up both of them. And Lavasava too, all the way alone up here.
Blastnor.
It's going to be easy one for them. Hatrix going a little bit too aggressive down on Blastnor on the end, but it's still 2 for 4 in advantage of Atraxy.
Actually, the things happening in this game is exactly as I said. Atraxy is always starting the fight. They're picking up an instant kill. They have such higher individual skill. They're managing to find the Gamermag members and then slaughter them. But Gamermag, they have the team fight. They have the combos. They are turning around, trying to make things happen. But still, always losing a man first before they even can utilize the combo.
Oh, Blastnor is going to be picked off alone here. Or do they have the damage? Yes! No. Space is going to put off that last little auto attack. Knock him out. I do have a fear though, because from the pick and ban, there's really no one on the Summoner's Rift right now can deal with this Lamp being out split pushing. Dark Zelda is the only one who can kind of stand, but even him dying 1v1 when it comes to the duels. And also Stamp still so useful when it comes to great team fights. I am scared for them here.
Yeah, they need to evaluate their strategy. They need to find out exactly which players should we focus to try and stop.
Look at Space here. He's trying to lock down and find Lava Sava on her own, and look at all that damage, forcing the flash even. Great movement. Oh, Donzi, barely missing his ult. Trying to finish off Lava Sava, but still, 1.5 minutes to the next dragon. Are they going to look for a fight here again? Or is Gamermag getting kind of scared of the team fight potential?
I think Gamermag is really starting to feel scared. They are falling further and further behind. 5,000 gold behind so far. The second dragon is not very important for them to try and get. It will help Gamermag to get it, but just right now, they don't have the power to try and challenge them 5-on-5 because unless they really find a good positioning, a good setup for a fight, which Atraxy is not giving them, because Atraxy is the team that takes the initiative, and they always find one of the members to Gamermag. Their positioning is not optimal.
Have to remember though, this is the best of one, so you only need now when it's 30 minutes almost into the game. Once it gets, let's say 10 minutes more into it, you only need one good ace, one clean team fight.
One clean, and
then you're
have the potential.
All finished. Of course, they have all the potential here. Such high CC down on their team, and such high pick potential as well, especially with the Gragas, if they can catch it. And that's great, but this is the
it's all about the situation.
Yeah, it's 4th dragon right now. Atraxy is the one looking for picks, and they kind of know that the team Gamermag is going to look for this team fight. I see the Hatrix moving in alone, not afraid of it again. Onechan going hard in the Hatrix, maybe was too far forward this time. Great knockup from Kuti against Space, cleaning up one on his own just with this amazing damage. Here comes Slamp as well. He's not afraid of going in 3 versus 1. No way he's scared of that. And here they go further on. Go try to see if they can fight Dark Zelda. Onechan kind of in the backline, try to get in his damage if he can. Space gonna take that one, Slamp another. And that's 4 for 1. Offering Hatrix up for the gods and saying we'll take a clean team fight if we can just offer him.
It just seems the individual strengths and the burst damage, they manage to find out every single team Gamermag. They're burning all their abilities, but they're burning them to kill one person, the tank. They managed to kill the tank, but everything was on cooldown. The rest of Atraxy just went straight in, punished them from. You just saw Slamp going on the Slamp train, like, I see the enemy, I'm going straight in alone. And they didn't have any cooldown, they didn't have anything to deal with him, so he got a kill, half his HP, still managed to just stroll away.
Onechan with her sneaky recall manages to get back actually. It's very impressive considering they knew he was there. But look at the farm differences so far. There's really not a big difference on any of the players except from that jungle. Gragas has been having some issues.
Top lane, it's 40 CS in favor of Slamp. Slamp is doing a great job battling Dark Zelda.
40 at 200. It's not really that much anymore. A big goal difference.
It's still something.
Definitely. Every single advantage you can take, of course you bring it with you. Total gold advantage though, definitely in favor of Atraxy. 7k, they are ahead here.
I like a lot, but I'm really looking forward with Gamermag. They need that team fight, but they're just getting baited by Hatrix. Hatrix is always just putting himself in a position like, hey, here I am, throw everything you got at me. Oh, you got me, okay. Team, they're all ready for you.
All swamped up all together. And I kind of feel like both these AP mid laners... Oh, Space though, you can't really get picked off all alone. Then it's a shutdown and the team fight potential coming in for Gamermag. Let's see if they can fight some more. Onechan throwing an insult. Slamp coming in from the backline, picking up Lava Sava all on his own. Let's see, have to keep Blastnor alive. He's the one dealing the tons of damage coming in from the backline. Now see Blastnor, can you kill any more? Hatrix also alone, that's a double for him. They can't look more. Flame Taco barely getting out from that Donzi ult. And now, let's see, Nashor is actually open.
This is exactly what Gamermag wanted. They just managed to pick out Space. Atraxy, they still wanted to fight. They went all in without their probably highest damage dealer at this point. Excellent play by Gamermag, and they managed to pick up kills. They got the Baron, and now the game is really open again because Gamermag got the big potential to do the initiative, the aggressive momentum. It's in their favor, and I expect great things moving on forward from this point.
There's a lot of siege potential this team has, even both of them. If it had been Nashor here, on the blue side, on Atraxy's side, so much potential they have with also the Anivia, with the Hatrix to try and stand for it, maybe pick a target getting a little too close. But now instead it's Gamermag who's going to take the advantage. And look at them, they're all pushing together.
And there's also several members of Gamermag really pulling through. You see Blastnor, he's hit this power spike. He got the items he needs to do a lot of damage. No speed items, actually.
Oh, Lava Sava though is trying to get the vision, but it's all on. Here comes the rest of the members. Trying to see what they can do in Lava Sava. If he can keep alive for a long enough amount of time, manages to get out. Saved by his teammates.
Lavasava, he's had a great game, but he's actually been caught a lot lately. But now he got his Sonya.
Yeah, but it does, and also look at the vision around, like Atraxy. They don't really have any vision around the map. They're not even nowhere. There's no around this mid part of the area. They have the crab, the Scuttler crab. That's it. Rift Scuttler, I mean. Sorry.
I think Gamermag is just performing better and better the more the game moves, because they know exactly what moves Atraxy is doing. They're keeping their carries safe, and they're hitting their damage. They're hitting their power spikes. I think actually Gamermag, they're looking way better than Atraxy at this point.
Look at Atraxy though. Atraxy, they're looking for this fight. They want to fight 5v4 because they know Darkseller is pushing with that Nasher down in bot lane. But if they can catch a fight before he's able to push it all the way into the turret when it becomes a threat, then they really can go hard. They're looking for it, trying to see if there's someone getting up too close. Someone they can try to pick off. If Flame Taco or Blastnor get thrown down. Really early ult here from Monichan. Not quite sure what he was thinking. Now it opens up for Atraxy to go hard in, and Taiko goes down from the first second, and Blastnor really have to try and catch someone out. It's great damage on his ult. They just barely managed to get out, and Slemp, are you gonna take the 1v1 again, Slemp? Yeah, my lord, what you gonna do against this Hecarim?
Slemp is really being the powerhouse there. He's doing so much damage. He's managing to find out Darkseller and kill him over and over again. But again, Sneaky Taco got caught out. They did not expect. They went too aggressive. Gamermag, they're trying to force a team fight.
I don't know what Onechan was thinking going for that team fight, trying to catch a target with his ult. You're 4v5. You don't know quite where Slemp is. He's probably there with the team, to be honest. And then going in for that ult, trying to catch a target instead to start a team fight. Very desperate, very aggressive move. Maybe too aggressive considering they had the Nasher. Now losing the inhib. And Atraxy is just going to pull back with their advantage. 1.5 minutes to the next dragon. That's a 5th one. 2-2 for both teams on that count.
Actually, with the Baron buff on Gamermag, and they lost that huge fight right there. That was so good for Atraxy. And now they pushed up. They managed to clear out an inhibitor. Again, Atraxy is showing their strengths. They did not hesitate trying to take out that really important objective. Gamermag, they still got the Baron buff to try and push out for a while, but still, they can't really make any big plays with super minions pushing up their mid lanes this early in the game.
Yeah, it's kind of good for both teams, I feel, though, that let the time go. Because if Gamermag, if they can get that one team fight, where they have the pick potential, they have the AoE damage with Victor, if they can manage to get it, if Space gets caught here, then that's all the AoE damage almost gone from the side of Atraxy. Really putting a lot of their cards into this huge Anivia right now. But what does it help to be huge if you're just getting picked up? Has been for a few team fights as well here. And look at now, all alone up here.
Space!
Here's a 4-man dive coming in towards him. The flash, does it help though? Here comes the Q, he's down in the passive. Oh, they're trying to look for him, but it's not quite enough. And here comes the rest of the members also going in. Darkseller not with the team. They are getting the Anivia down though. That's what they need to keep it going. Gamermag, great pickoff. Great call moving in towards the Anivia.
Now we exactly see the problem with never warding. Everyone, you need to ward. Space got caught out. Now.
Yeah, but it's still 4v4 though. Darkseller down in this bot lane, and he does have teleport to join in for a huge team fight if they want. But with Dragon up in 10 seconds, I would kind of like them to just rotate around to try and get Dragon. Meanwhile, they are at an advantage in numbers. Trying to keep one member to keep this mid lane. Because see now, Darkseller has to move back, has to try and keep those Nexus turrets up.
I think this can be a great fight. They need space actually to do that damage. They got the damage potential. Gamermag got the favorable situation here, but they don't really go for it anymore. They're passive when they really shouldn't be, and they're aggressive when they absolutely shouldn't be.
I don't quite agree actually. I don't think they should go for a hard-on team fight right here. No. They don't know about buying time, getting those great team fights, and now the Dragon is going to remain up. Now it's 5v5 again with inhib down, so it's back again in the advantage of Atraxy. Of course, gold lead. Getting a little bit closer, nibbling closer even, from 7k now up to 4. But still, I'm right about them losing the initiative and tempo of having one man up, not really using their advantage.
And the Baron buff. They went too aggressive with the Baron buff and they managed to get shut out.
Definitely points they can look out towards this game, and hope they analyze it after now though. All about this Dragon. They are keeping Darkseller up in the mid lane, so he's 5v4. All of Atraxy's members down here towards this Dragon Slemp. If we can manage to come in around, get a huge ult off here. Q-Tech gets locked down, but probably don't want to go for a fight anyway. Atraxy is looking for that Morgana, a tasty Morgana.
This can be a really interesting team fight coming out for both teams, fighting over this rank. Both of them want it, but still, Darkseller is out of position. He got the teleport, he can't help. There is super minions, so Atraxy, they're taking initiative. Oh, look at the Dragon, takes so much damage.
Onechan, he's looking to go in, but see here, they are scared, they are careful. They say, okay, it's the third one. It's fine. It's not even the fourth. We can just let it go. His movement speed, it's scary, but it's fine. Let's just give it up. Atraxy, they are ready with all this burst damage here from Team Gamermag. If they suddenly can even burst down the Volibear. Any targets helps, of course. Here comes Space though from the side. They're trying to nuke him down, and they do get him before he managed to get off any of his damage. But his own Apno spawns to Space, trying to lock them down. Look, Atraxy, he's alone with some of the carries, but still being able to be put on all the way down. Dark Zelda is helping, but now Nexus is going to go under fire. Meanwhile, Atraxy, are you able to run those? Lamp is picking up Lavasava in the background, still moving around. Taku.
Don't mess with the laser of Victor.
Don't mess with the revolution. Now Slemp, he is down up with the turret, and look at the Nexus right now. The Nexus turret is being pushed in by super minions. Meanwhile, the bottom inner turret in the bot lane also being under siege by minions alone. So 2-for-2 trade, not actually a problem for Atraxy in that situation.
Oh, look at Slemp. He really want to have something to do. There's only Onichan trying to defend, but Slemp is not too aggressive. But still, they are stopping the push of Gamermag. They are
such a weird game, isn't it?
It is. It's going back
Such
and
a
forth.
weird game.
I think Atraxy, they are actually gaining most of it, but Gamermag, they are keeping their nails and teeth in this game. They are crawling slowly and back up, but still they have they have that small top to get over, because Atraxy is still really looking strong.
I kind of feel like Gamermag, like they've been punched down to the ground, and then they stood up, and they got punched down again, and they stood up again, and they got punched down once again. They keep pushing down, but just keep raising up.
It's like
maybe they can get a punch back.
It's like they're getting punched down into a springboard.
It has been Nerd Swim today, so I suppose it's a good metaphor.
Why not?
Sure, Nerd Swim would have been lovely actually. Really wanted to go, but of course League of Legends really getting the priority, my priority at least, of watching and feeling how it is. Atraxy, they're moving towards this Baron. This is the one global target right now, and Inhibitor is soon going to spawn. Probably within a minute it's going to come back up, so then you're not really that scared anymore for keeping these people in the mid lane. But you cannot ever see the respawning of the Inhib, but can't really give up this Baron though. If they lose the Baron, then I have a feeling that that's going to be an easy push for Atraxy to try and end the game.
Both of the teams, they don't want to risk anything. They're meeting that point where the respawn timers is really high, because they're nearing max levels. And if they lose a big team fight, the enemy will push out. It's important for Gamermag. They can't lose the inhibitor.
Oh, look at Dark Zelda though, all alone. He does bullet pull and his Sonias, but it's still up here in the front. That's it though. Teiko, can you put on any damage there? Victor, look at that great Lavasava ult, pulling everyone around. They're trying to see if they can lock down a few of the targets, but Space is still standing around here. And Mosa Nivea stands around doing her damage. To turn it around. It's 2-for-1 right now. I don't know what Gamermag is thinking, try to go in hard more. They do have the carries alive. That's all they have.
That's all they need.
Oh, it's a low Gragas trying to keep alive so low he can get sniped with both. Only the carries alive, then Taiko. Are you able to turn anyone around? No, Dottie. It's going to pick up one, it's going to pick up 3 in total with a triple kill there. And it's going to go right through it. It's 30 seconds before Dark Zelda comes up, 20 before Lavasava. I have a feeling
this is the game.
I might be feeling they're just ending the game right here. They know it's Stamp. It's going to push right up. It's kind of low though. And Lavasava, he's up in 10 seconds.
Space can take the tower.
Space is moving around. He doesn't agree that the game is over. He's just trying to go for the bottom inner turret. So the game is not over by any means.
Ah, not at all. This is still the possibility for the springboard team Gamermag to get back in the game.
Can they though?
Of course they can. It's Gamermag.
Can they though?
They've done it 15 times already. They can do it again.
Let's see, they are losing the second inhibitor turret. Atraxy might have to just back off before getting the second inhib. But look at that top lane pushing as well.
That was a huge hit though. Gamermag took a huge hit.
Definitely.
That was a power. They cleared out the team. They managed to take out the inhibitor again. 2 towers as well in the bot lane. It's looking bad for Gamermag. They don't have much room again for getting punched down again. They have to try and turn this game around as quick as possible. They still haven't taken out a single inner turret. They don't have any initiative, no momentum. They must win a team fight, but we have reached that stage in the game where the goal lead of Atraxy isn't that important. But still.
You're right, and now with the timers as well, for the 2 minutes, the death timers are so long. You only need 1 team fight to catch back up, and look here, red team. They even had a surrender vote coming up. 1 vote against 3, so I was keeping in the game. But it wasn't there, the surrender vote.
Must have been joking.
They are feeling it. They are feeling it. They're feeling the pressure, but it's all about that final spot right now. You want to go for the finals. You want to get to the Gathering finals to really show up your skill and prove to your team that, hey, Gamermag, we're super good. Like, keep pushing us. We can get among the best teams in Norway.
I really hope so, at least.
They have to show it though.
Gamermag, they are going offensive. They're actually moving towards the middle of the map. They want to... I think they're going to go for a desperate push.
Well, it looks like they're trying to knock them out though, but Slamp coming in on the flank. If he does, Lavasava is trying to keep that flank secured, knowing...
They got minions pushing in both top and bot lane. The best thing they can do is keeping the mid lane until the inhibitor is up.
Yeah. I feel like they need to buy time. They need to hope to find and catch someone out of position. Maybe Onichan, if you can get that initiation, trying to catch someone in this situation. If Space moves up too close with the Anivia trying to get a stun off, then maybe. But of course, Slemp on Hecarim, so easy for him to re-engage. Oh, slow on Lava Sava. Atraxy, they're smelling blood. They're looking for that team fight.
So interesting. I think, actually, I like the combo, Slemp, Hatrix, and Space. They are doing some great stuff, trying to find that opening for the initiate. I think Team Gamermag, they are playing super defensive. They really want to have the upper hand. They don't want to instantly lose a player to a pick coming out of Atraxy.
Now though, with the game, let's see here, Atraxy, they move towards the Dragon, not really spawned yet, still 10 seconds up, and then they give up all the vision towards the Baron. They are moving back up, but look here, don't see, so far away. So it's a 5v4 right as of now. Onichan, this is your moment. Try and go for Space, he gets knocked back also. But still being able to turn it around. Heco steps, great ultimate from Hecarim, blocking every single target down. And that looks like it might be it for the team fight if they can clean it up. And look at it, it looks like there will be. Lava Sava goes down. There's 2 man down already. Darkselder flashing away to try and keep himself safe. But they're still going for them here. And 2 man down, I mean. Are they going to be able to Darkselder? It's also going to get picked up.
Darkselder's trying to buy some time, but it's time. The team don't really have the inhibitor still down in the middle lane. They got several players pushing up. They still got both Blastnor and Onichan to try and save this. There is super minions. They still have the possibility. It is dangerous. Atraxy really looking strong right now, and I think this might be the game.
Yeah, Space is hitting the inhibitor though. They're not really hitting the targets. They still have 28 seconds before Morgana comes and 50 seconds before Darkselder. Surely, in that sort of situation, there's not really anything that you can do, is it? Both the targets going to get locked up. Hecarim is just going to pick off one more here, Slemp. Dort is going to pick off the next. That's a clean ace. Everyone's down. And Atraxy is going to pick off and get their final spot clinched. And that's how it is. That's how it looks when you face the best teams in Norway. Gamermag, they did prove a great team fight though.
Gamermag, they performed well as a team, but they did have those moments. They did get picked out by Atraxy members. Atraxy, they were aggressive. They took the initiative, they tried to find the members, and they almost always instantly burst down to Gamermag. Gamermag, they responded several times. They did have the combos. They did excellent team fights, but still, Atraxy, most of the fights, they were 5-on-4. They played the positions great, and Gamermag, I think their focus was a little wrong. They burnt most of the things, trying to take out the tanks. But when they got the tanks, or even didn't get the tanks, then that was the time when Atraxy really bit down and tried to go in. And they lost their carries several times. Sneaky Taco did go down. He got picked out, most of them. Lava Sava, great job at binding and warding, but also he was super aggressive. He did also get caught out a lot. It didn't work out. Gamermag, they were a little bit too aggressive. The positioning wasn't great, but Atraxy, I really liked. They were super aggressive. Both teams played excellent.
It was such a messy game though, wasn't it? It was blood all over the place. It was like watching the arena, and with the Gladiator you have probably hat-tricks, especially from the early game, just running around. Are you not entertained? Trying to get kills in every single lane there, hat-tricks. We are going to come back with an interview in a short while.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an interview over here, maybe with small time issues, but we have the finals ready though. At least one of the teams. I know the other match is being played right now, trying to get decided for who is going to make it out.
Well, actually, we are soon going to have a really fun event happening. We are going to get a Hearthstone tutorial from one of Norway's best Hearthstone players, Notisimus. I think he's ranked #1 now in the Telenor-liga Hearthstone tournament. Exciting stuff. And personally, I like to look at myself as a terrible Hearthstone player. I really want to learn these tips and tricks. I don't know about you, Fearsome. Are you good at Hearthstone?
I'm not half bad at least, but I'm better at League of Legends. No doubt about it. So I'm hoping to learn from watching you.